One of the main aspects of personal retreat, use your daily meditation notes, daily summary writing, LRS note. Use that to review your last 1 month. Select 10 days of your meditations and read. You will find certain things were made clear to you, but either you have implemented or not implemented. So if you're clear, I have been disobedient, this areas I have been obedient. Daily summary, you will see the deviations or obedience. Clearly note them down. Then from LRS note, take a half a day note. Study through that. That also will help you to understand where the obedience or disobedience, slackening, all this will become clear. Now you have an insight into your life over a month. This you can bring for confession, obedience for thanksgiving. Then clearly write how I'll restore these things, correct these things. In that, sometimes you can enter into accountability so that the other person can remind you whether you have obeyed it or not. This gives a clear examination of my life. Otherwise, vaguely sitting there, reading a portion, it will go off. Adakurichu konjam pesite irupom. Adu podadu. When you go to hospital for a checkup, they do the blood, other examinations and find what is wrong, what is right. If your BP has become steady, they say it's okay. Otherwise, then you can do corrective measures. Search me, O Lord, and find me. Test yourself to see whether you are in faith. Bible portions. Now, example. Ephesians 4 and 5, if you take, walk worthy of your calling. At least 15 things are given there. Take one by one and see, apply it to life. Am I walking worthy? The 17 tests given in 1 John. Take few and apply. That will lead to confession and prayer, healing and restoration. So, personal retreat is not going and sitting there and saying some prayer and coming out. ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசாம இருக்கணும், ரொம்ப முக்கியம். You can say, personal retreat, you must find a place first, away from home. Safer place for women. Safer place for women. Find that earlier itself, not on the day of the retreat. Otherwise you will search. How frequently you are going to do this?
How frequently?
You are going to do this once in a month, once in 2 months. You have to decide. Commit for the first one now here. Date and time and place. Commit for the first one. When is it going to be? Where is it going to be? If the place is where you can stay, you can go the previous evening, rest well, and start in the morning. Fresh. If you travel for a long distance to reach there, by the time you start your retreat, you will be sleeping. Then you will come back and say, I rested well. Cut off your mobile. Emergency only. Need not have food if you can. Take water. When you go there, take some time of silence first to rest. In that room, don't provide a bed or anything.
That room.
Where you sit, tendency will be to rest little more. Don't keep snacks. Don't take all these things. This whole time you will be snacking. After silent time, what I mentioned now, from the meditation notebook, from the summary notebook.
Sorry, after silent time?
I mentioned about the meditation, what to do with meditation notebook, and from your summary notebook. Pick up 10 days, read through that. Obedience, disobedience, deviation, going back to the old ways, all this can be noted. Write them down. All the words that start with R-E, most of the words can be used in retreat. Words that start with R-E. Say some words. Repent, review, rest, rejuvenate, recollect, recall, return, reiterate, restore. Stolen property must be restored. Remind, recollect for Thanksgiving, recollect, remember, recollect. Then, after all this, confession prayer is all settled, you can have another silent time. Then make some entries in your notebook, how to proceed further. Certain clarities you would have received, how will you? One man was doing it in the house because his wife went for the work. He was sitting down and spending time. He looked through the window, he saw a lot of leaves on the courtyard. He had an itching to go and remove them. Then he said no. He sat there. He saw the handle of the door broken in front of him. Evening wife came, how was your retreat? He said, I fixed the door. So if you are in the house, suddenly you will go and take a book. In the book there may be an old letter. You will read the letter and all memories will come. Finished. Retreat is gone. Or you will see lot of dust. Now let me clean the dust. Let's say go away from the place. And there also don't go and rearrange things and repair, clean.
Is it possible?
No, 3 days also it is easy. Done 3 days also. One brother had it for 1 month here, without food, only fruits. So don't start with it is 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. See, it won't be tiring at all. Was it one whole day, was it tiring? Find it earlier. Suggestions. Another friend's house, if they go for work, the whole day will be available. Make it. Or go to your church and ask your church. There may be some rooms which can be taken. Ask them to lock it from outside. So nobody will come and knock. Otherwise, everybody will come and knock and see who is inside. Ask other friends, they will know places. Or book a room somewhere in that. If you have forest area nearby, very good. Find the spots earlier. Yes.